and under the sunset of Naples Island, I'm going to now share with you the third psychological setup that sets people up for the craving cycle. I'm Bob Tyler, and I help addiction counselors and rehabs to provide their patients the best possible care. So the final psychological setup that we'll talk about that sets people up for the craving cycle is positive expectancy. And in positive expectancy, this is the belief that everything will be fine if I just use again. Kind of this magical thinking that if I use, everything is going to turn out all right. Which is weird because like most of us who've gotten into recovery have proven like hundreds of times, literally hundreds of times, that I can't just use a little bit or I can't use and things are going to be okay. Where I started my career, there was a gentleman that came into the hospital program where I was working for detox only. He didn't want to do the rehab portion of the program. So we were trying to let him know that, you know, the detox is to get it out of your system and the rehab was to keep it out of your system. But he didn't think he needed to do that. Doctor told me, you know, if he drinks again, he's going to die. So why would I ever do that? And he just wouldn't listen. He was just convinced that he wasn't going to drink. And it was kind of like the belief that it would kill him did not destroy the belief that it would somehow work for him again. So he left, and unfortunately, we got word 3 weeks later that this man drank and died. It was devastating for all of us, man. This dude was a fun-loving man. He was kind of our mascot. He had a great sense of humor. And I'll bet you he didn't just wake up one day and say, you know what, I'm gonna drink and die. I'll bet you it was more like he said, you know what, I haven't had a drink in 2 or 3 weeks. One drink isn't gonna make me die. So, and then he has that one drink, and we all know what happens to the alcoholic. Once they have that first drink, you lose control, and he ended up drinking himself to death. Just awful. So those are the 3 psychological setups that set people up for the relapse cycle. Euphoric recall, awfulizing sobriety, and positive expectancy. If you like this content and you want to know more about relapse prevention and Gorski model stuff and counselor skills, please subscribe or follow me and check out some of our other short videos.